I think my screen talks a lot what I want to talk about. I will make it very short because I think by now, if you Google the or you just search in YouTube, you'll find so many videos, so many subject to talk about. So, Sushant Singh Rajput, he was an actor. He was a fine actor. I liked him. I won't lie, Irfan is my favorite. Irfan, who passed away, I think, last month. Uh, he was my favorite. And seriously, it's not that Irfan passed away and that's why he's favorite. No, Irfan was my favorite. And Sushant, I knew Sushant from different movies. And I think in Hindi, only he was the only person who did Bomkesh. And as a Bengali, I am a big fan of suspense stories, movies, thriller stories, movies. We Bengalis are very close to, the thriller novels. And Sushant was one of those rare person who had enough courage to pick up such character to play. Last movie I think was the Chichore. I didn't get time to watch Chichore, but it was in my list. I have watched Sushant's Kedarnath few days ago. Actually, I was not actually following the numbers. Whatever it was coming in front, I was watching that. It was just about, I think, Sushant died, I think, about 3 days before I was watching Kedarnath, and he did amazing job. I don't know why. I don't know why they actually didn't praise his work in Kedarnath. I think Sara was more focused because I think it was the first film of Sara Ali Khan. Sara Ali Khan is also a very good actress since she belonged to family where parents were actors, so definitely she learned something from there. Also, herself is a good one. I don't want to show anybody's work small, or I understand there are a lot of work to do in when they're making a movie because that's a creative job. But at the same time, I felt as an outsider, Sushant didn't get whatever he deserves. Also, I have read some of the things like, as you can see, Bollywood rivalry and some other things. His relationship part was not going well. He was a single guy. I don't know. He was a very handsome, hot guy, and Sonam Kapoor, I think, one pathetic actress Bollywood can ever had. She gave some gesture in Karan Johar's what is that? Coffee with Karan, some episode, and it was just, I don't watch all those, but it was coming in my YouTube feed, and it's surprising he doesn't find he she didn't find Sushant hot, and the way she was saying like, who was he? So I'm sorry, Madam Sonam. I think Sushant is 1,000 times better actor than you. It's unfortunate that you are Anil Kapoor's daughter, but it's very unfortunate that you don't know A of acting, and you are actually trying to judge a fine actor like Sushant. It's very pathetic. Anyways, I have nothing to do with that, but I'm from a different country. I love Bollywood movies. It's very unfortunate that the poor guy didn't have anybody to talk at his last moments. I'm sure he was going through some really difficult time. It's not about his career, it's not about his money, it's not about anything else. But I understand some of the stuff which people cannot actually reveal in front of the people or talk to maybe the parents or so and so. Just like when it comes to the profession. I saw somewhere Karan Johar had a movie with him which was signed, and it was 2 years delayed, which is very, very, very unfortunate for a actor. An actor like him, self-made person, so that's really unfortunate. That's not good. Now he passed away, and I'm sure so many people are feeling sorry now that they should have listened to him once. I can totally understand this guy, though we are not from the same industry, but we are also working people, and I totally understand. I can remember that many, many times. I'm working for 15 plus years, and I have faced so many times this nepotism thing. I really hate this word, but seriously, the first time I was hearing from Kangana Ranaut, and the time, she's a very brave lady. She's my one of the favorite actresses, and I was looking at my career, and I think, like, all these years, if I could be a ass licker type, maybe I could be something else. That took a long way. I understand it took really, really long way. I couldn't be a ass licker. That's why I had to be a mid-level employee right at the moment. That is not bad, I would say, but I could be at least probably more, let's say, probably 3-4 years back, or maybe 5 years back, I could be in this position, and probably now in a position where I could be a director, a young director. But to reach the director level, probably I have to wait 5 more years, and I don't know if I'm willing to continue doing a job after 5 years, because now I'm 37. I don't know if I want to work after 45 like this or not, because I'm willing to take my career to another way, because I want to be free. I want to have my free time. I don't want to keep my laptop open since 8 o'clock in the morning and still like working 16-17 hours a day, and then at night when I go to sleep, my brain is working. I'm using what do you call it, melatonin to make myself sleep, and in between my sleep I'm getting up at least 3-4 times, just out of tension that the next morning is a meeting, the next morning I have to do something, I have to arrange something, and and blah 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 blah, all those things. These could be much better if I could do these things at least 5 years back. So from my point, what I understand, Sushant, you are totally relatable, at least for people like me. But you could find at least one random person to talk, not only your friends. He should have tried that. He should have. He should have trusted one person, probably randomly, and that could release him with all those, pains that he actually left this world with on his chest. And I understand, very few people have very good and supporting partners in their life. Very few in this world. Most of them, they can't talk about their work, they can't talk about their problems, they can't talk about the issues they are going through. That can be money, that can be relationship, that can be work. So the thing is, you have to find someone to talk. It's the mental health, the physical health now became actually less important than mental health, because mental health is something you actually can't see until you talk. And we South Asian people has some issue. When we talk about this mental health issue, people say, oh, he's mad or she's psycho. Like, I totally understand Kangana Ranaut's every single statement, that how people try to make look crazy, because she's not. Whatever she was saying, absolutely to the point. And her success, nobody could tolerate. And especially this is a male driven, the world is male driven, and especially we South Asians are more. So it's hard for any woman. At the same time, Sushant went through, we totally understand the nepotism and all those rivalry. So it ended in a very bad way. It shouldn't have. Anyways, if you, whoever is watching this video, if you think you have something, you have a problem, if you don't find anybody to talk with, if your friends can't give you time, please find somebody, at least random. You don't have to tell your name or position or anything. You just can go and discuss with the person if you trust, and just randomly just say it. That's all. Sometimes you just need to say it. So yeah, stay well, take care of yourself. And I feel extremely sorry for the demise of such talented actor. I hope he find peace wherever he is now. Thank you.